What's up, everybody? We're back to follow up our latest Sports Sunday video talking about the NCAA March Madness tournament. To some of the people who watched that video, they commented on who they thought was going to win this year's tournament. To those comments, we responded with, we weren't sure yet who we thought was going to win this year's tournament. We hadn't yet filled out our bracket. But here, our bracket is filled out, and we want to share with you not only the biggest upsets we think are going to happen this year, but also who we think is going to win this year's tournament. But before the tournament can begin, we have two final games to determine who is going to make up our field of 64. They are both tonight. The first game will be North Carolina Central taking on North Dakota State, and the second game being Arizona State taking on St. John's. Now, with that being said, even though we think they're going to be big upsets that are going to happen this year, we don't think a number one seed is going to fall this year in the first round like Virginia did last year. We think Virginia will go farther this year. But with that being said, let's go over the biggest upsets we think are going to happen this year. So for our first big upset, we have number 12 seeded Liberty going to be defeating 9 seeded Mississippi State. We also have number 11 seeded Belmont, which defeated Temple last night. We have them not only beating number 6 seeded Maryland, but we also have them defeating the 3rd seeded LSU Tigers. So we see Belmont actually not only getting one upset, but two, and being the most likely team to beat our Cinderella team for this year. We also have number 12 seeded Murray State going to be defeating number 5th seeded Marquette. We also have 7th seed, whether it's going to be Arizona State or St. John's. We have them defeating the 6th seeded Buffalo Bulls. So we think in the Arizona State-St. John's game, we think Arizona State is more likely to win that game just because St. John's, especially in the second half of the season, looked pretty weak. They weren't able to play as consistently as we thought. We think Arizona State will go past St. John's for tonight. Even if Arizona State doesn't end up winning, we still don't think Buffalo is going to win in the first round. But again, we'll see when the tournament happens. So for the 10th-seeded Seton Hall Pirates, we have them defeating the 7th seed Wofford. We also have another upset we have, which is our biggest upset, the 13th seeded Northeastern defeating the 4th seeded Kansas Jayhawks. Kansas, I was kind of surprised they were a 4th seed. I figured they'd be around more of a 5th, maybe a 6th seed, but they were seeded a little higher than I expected. And Kansas hasn't looked very good lately, so I would say they're the most likely team to actually fall in the first round. That is a higher seeded team. Again, I don't see any first seeds going down in the first round. But again, it only happened once, and it was last year where Virginia lost. But again, we'll see when the tournament happens, when first round starts tomorrow. But also, I know I'm wearing an Ohio State pullover, but again, for this year, I actually just see them losing in the first round to Iowa State. Just because Iowa State is like a much stronger team, I just don't see Ohio State really having too much life in the tournament. A decent game. I think they'll at least keep up with the Cyclones from Iowa State for a little bit, but I think eventually their youth and lack of stamina or experience in the tournament, I would just see them just hindering them, and I see Iowa State just being able to cruise past them in the second half. Now, I would like to see that Ohio State do a little better, but I just don't see that happening this year. But again, hopefully I'm wrong with that, and we'll see them go farther in the tournament. So as for who we think is going to win, first off, I know a lot of people think Duke is going to win. We have Duke going to the Final Four to win this year's tournament. We actually picked the UNC Tar Heels, so UNC is our pick to win this year's tournament. We will put a picture of our full bracket on our Instagram at VerdictSquadNow. We'll put the link to our Instagram down below in the description so you guys can check that out. So thank you for watching this follow-up video to our Sports Sunday video talking about the NCAA March Madness tournament. Enjoy the games tonight, enjoy the tournament, and we will be back live 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll let everybody know what game we're going to be streaming on our Twitter at our latest Q&A series topic poll, still up for another 2 days. So thank you to those who have already voted. Go ahead and over to our Twitter at VerdictSquadNow. If you would still want to cast your vote, you are able to do so. Thank you guys again for watching. We will see you guys live 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.